Hey guys, how you doing? Just want to show you some videos here on yeah, I think I'm gonna title this one Crazy Talk. Yeah, from 1974 Chilliwack song Crazy Talk. And I'm gonna show you a couple different tanks I'm working on right now. Well, the only two tanks I'm working on right now is this IS-22 that Tier 9 Italian TD. Trying to, finish it off and get that Tier 10. So far I'm not liking any of these two grinds at all. Juice for either of these two tanks. But I call it Crazy Talk from that Chilliwack song, and she talk crazy talk. She talk mumbo jumbo, monkey on your back. And it's kind of, show you game examples here. It's a game, of course, my game experience. I can't show you other people's game experience. It's a lot different than mine, I guess, but I would think. Because my gaming experience with board games is not very good. And I'm just going to show you, the reason I say that, this is crazy talk, is the stuff that you hear perpetrated by, they're promoted, not perpetrated. So, getting back into an old irrelevant habit there. Promoted, let's say. Idea that's promoted by wargaming and their CCs, and that's that you have control for your win rate in this game. This first example here, I'm gonna have a pretty good game, but as I've said before in my other videos, you don't have anything to do with your win rate. Wargaming does. Why is that? That assertion or that claim or that BS that they promote to both wargaming and their CCs. Why is it bullshit? Because you're just one of 30 guys on here. Right, as I've said before in my other videos, maybe you can check out some of those videos and that series, and do marks of excellence have anything to do with you being a good person, being a good player or not? Some videos showing clear-cut examples, those kinds of things. How they're BS. And in this game here, this is one of took me 6 games before I got my my daily win in this tank right here. And coincidentally, in the other tank I'm working on, that Tier 9 Italian TD, it also took 6 games. And this is the same day. This is all same day video, right? 6 games to get a victory in that thing. And that's, I wish I could say that was a not common thing, but it is common for me. I have trouble believing actually that I have a 48%. Sure, that doesn't feel like that. But what do you have to do with your win rate? Right? When there's 30 other guys on the team that, I don't know, some of them trying to win, some of them are trying to throw it, or just not show up, or trying to work on marks of excellence because they've been told it's a sign of a good player, right? Archivist. This guy here in the Dreadnought, the enemy Dreadnought, has a really good game for his team. And I thought I had basically did as much as I could do, I thought, in that game. But one guy cannot control 30 others. You know, this is nonsense. This is ridiculous. This is the this is the lie. And I don't really like these blatant lies that these guys, you know, it just flows out of their mouths so easily when they're talking about tanks and this tank is good, that tank is not so good because of this tank has a better win rate than the other tank. I'm going to show you here in a sec, right? You know, that's nonsense too. You know, practically identical tanks have vastly different win rates in them. So, but look at my team there. You know, I did almost $4,000 combined damage, and that was just a lump of shit team. That's Wargaming say, hey, thanks for coming, beer. As your typical, you know, keep playing before you get that win. It's your lump of shit team. You know, keep going, keep buying stuff, which I do foolishly. Stop for World of Warships though, and I'm getting pretty close to getting sick and tired of it. Here's an Alpine Tiger. Your win rate, right? 50%. Nearly an identical tank, another tier 8. The Chinese Heavy, 63% win rate. 65 games. Next one, you can say, well, the 112 is a better tank. I would agree. Here's identical tanks. The Ball Breaker. Who's that? 51%, 56 games. 51% win rate. Less games, but 36%. My goodness. In the identical tank, non-painted version. How do you explain that? Right? I'm the only one controlling this. You know, these are all from my account. Same thing happened in the video I showed on the Centurions, all the different Centurion variations in this game. Yet the win rates are vastly different from one tank to the next. Here's the game I got to win in finally. It's a tier 10 game. I was thankful to be on a good team. I'd also be thankful if you guys like, subscribe. I don't know, not too many views, I guess, and even less likes and subscribes, which is, you know, it's okay. I'm not here to beg you to like and subscribe. Try to sell anything to you like other guys, but you know, if you have a similar game experience as me, I hope it's not similar. Right? You probably quit this game. He's probably smarter than me even quit this game a long time ago if you have a similar. And there are guys out there with similar experiences that they've expressed as me, as I talked about in that videos that talk about Dad who used his son's account as a test to see vastly different win rates between one account to the other, and yet same guy using the controller. Or in that particular instance, I guess it would be the keyboard and mouse because it's a PC. But you know, a like and subscribe would help. Maybe you don't want to listen to an old guy like me cough and wheeze. I don't like listening to an old guy cough and wheeze. I don't listen myself, but it would help out and at least be a bit of encouragement. And well, this game. I'm very pleased with this game. But can I honestly say that I had anything to do with winning this? As a bottom tier guy in a tier 10 game. I have a good game, but did I win the game? No, that's ridiculous. How can I don't understand how these guys, grown men, can even promote such a ridiculous idea. I wouldn't have had a chance of surviving this game. And not only that, I don't even get scratched. That one that happened. If I didn't have teammates here with me who were good, they're gonna kind of wipe the floor with the enemy team. So how can I sit back here and I say, wow, look what kind of player I am here. Fuck, right? The wins come easy. No, they don't for me. And do I have any control over the wins or losses? Oh, not when you're talking 30 other guys, right? Who are also trying to influence the outcome. No, who's in control then of your wins and losses and the wargaming is, of course wargaming is. But claim anything other than that is absolute fucking nonsense and lies. And I really don't. I'm getting sick and tired of the lies that these paid, free advertisers perpetuate. It's nonsense that comes out of their mouth. Talking about their win rates, talking about their marks on the barrel. So I finished third here, which I'm happy with. Again, this is my 6th game. This was the 6th game in that tank before I finally get a win. And see, just look at the numbers there. Clearly I was on the better team. Did I pick the teammates, right? Did I pick the enemy team? No. Wargaming did that. I didn't fucking do that. It's fucking nonsense. So here, I'll just prove it to you. That's the victory. Let's count them here. 1. Go really slow because I can't count very good. 2. 3. That's the 4th. That's the 5th. Right? 5 losses consecutive before I got a win with that tank. Excuse me. 5 consecutive losses. This next tier 10, tier 9 Italian tank, which I can't stand. It's gonna be the same thing. It was 6 games before I finally got a win in this thing, and I did nothing in that win. I got absolutely obliterated by enemy artillery and Ruthless and a heavy tank all shooting at me. I was begging for help. The Ruthless, by the way, was wide open in that last game in the victory, and I was pleading for enemy artillery to help me. He was freaking hull down, just wrecking me. This thing doesn't have very good pen. If it had better pen, I think this would be a good tank, but it has shit pen, even when it's fully pinned up. Here's everybody seems to be going to the one side, so, trying to be a good teammate, trying to do what I can for a win. I Oh, sorry. To go over this side that's kind of lacking you guys, right? Try to do what I can to get a win. Need a good teammate. Not just go to the other side and rack up points and work on trying to get stars on this barrel or whatever, like other guys would do. No, I'm trying to win. I'm trying to win. I have to I have to see what I can do over here to try and make that happen. Anyhow, I was getting absolutely wrecked by this ruthless and and he was wide open. On I get the ruthless was in a position where if I go into that position on that same map and artillery's on the enemy team, I'll get absolutely wrecked. And this guy didn't even have to move. He just poke out, take a shot, and roll back a little bit at me. So he was wide open to artillery, and none of them shot at him. Well, it was just one guy, maybe shot at him, pleading with the guy to help. Anyhow, I got absolutely wrecked and blown up. The game was weird. Well, what influence did I have of the ruthless on the enemy team had a big influence, but in the loss, I had no influence on the game, and it was a win for my team. I didn't get any help. Nobody helped me. Some artillery guys will help because they know I'm going to go forward and spot for them. Another, I guess it's a small community, right? It is now for sure. Judging from the number of bots I see populating. And some artillery guys will help me, and some just refuse. They won't shoot in my direction, even if I'm the last guy left alive. They wait until I'm dead first. So much they ain't like that. I'm thinking here, this guy comes to help, but he just, he goes too far up and he gets wrecked by their artillery. I said this often in my videos. Here's an example. The guy wanted the enemy artillery was focused on me. See, there's the shot. The shot was intended for me. That's just that I was hiding myself a little bit better than that guy. So, but he was looking at me. Right? He's there first. He's trying to kill me. And yet I'm the only guy other than that T-30 came to help. On that side of the map. Everybody else was on the other side of the map, just looking at where I was. So I was thinking here, I was going to get backdoored by those guys I was fighting. I turned around, my team's gone. So I'm going to get backdoored by everybody here, right? Because that medium, he didn't turn around like I thought he was going to. He's still there now. He's shooting me in the ass. Oh, sorry. So I didn't have I personally had a good game here. Didn't help one little bit because the team was a disaster. And in the victory, a few games after this one, I had very little influence in that. And our team won. Look at the numbers on my side, on my team. Look at the non-existent numbers. Just there's no help there at all. So I decided to cycle down there and start looking at. Well, maybe these guys were getting shot at, and they couldn't do anything. And I can relate to that. It happens to me all the time. But I start checking the hits that each guy receives, and lo and behold, if you got rewarded more for the hits you take in this game, I'd be the freaking best in the world, I swear to God. As I consistently take more hits than anybody else. I got focus fire. This is what I mean. I'm talking about in my videos. I get focus fired so badly. And this isn't even a drastic example of that. It's just an example. Hit more than anybody else. Focus more than anybody else. Chilliwack, Crazy Talk, 1974. Love Chilliwack. Thanks for watching, boys.